Hello, beautiful people. It's Sandro from Abstract Homes and Renovations, but you already knew that. We're here at Jericho Circle, our latest project, and as you can see here, what we have to do in Vancouver, let's go back a bit here. So in Vancouver, and I guess any municipality will have a zoning bylaws restricting you from going a certain height, and that's about all you can do. So if you want to get bigger, you can go down. If it fits in the square footage, of course, but so a lot of times, you can do that and get down into the hole. So then when you're digging in such a confined space for this one here, because it's pretty much the width of the lot, and we're right on the property line, at the back property line towards the lane, and then going down, in some spots will be about 15 feet deep. Main spots will be about 13 feet deep from the top of the curb here in the road. So we have a few options. One is either you're going to be putting piles in, as we have here, shotcrete, and supporting the hole as you go down, or lock blocks. Lock blocks, if you have the room, are probably the most inexpensive and the best option to go. Shotcrete, again, you're having to put rods in through, typically in your neighbor's property or in the city property. That's not going to work. So the only option we really have here, because it's so tight quarters, is to put steel piles in. So depending on the soil conditions, that'll vary the length of the pile that you have to put in. In this particular place here, the soil's not that bad. There is a little bit of water down below, but it's not bad. And we have to put 22-foot piles in from the top of the curb. So that'll be, the ratio changes depending on, again, the soil conditions and that. So this one here, there's 9 feet below our excavation, and that has to get grouted. So the drilling rig comes in here, makes a big mess, and has to drill a hole down 24 feet roughly. 22 feet is what we need, so we just go a little bit deeper, just in case some stuff falls in. And then we put grout in the holes on either side of this, and we grout it so that bottom 9 feet is actually grouted in there, so it's like it's concreted in. And that's what we have to do with this one here. It's a very costly way of going to get that extra square footage, or to get the extra depth and a full basement. So in one part of the basement, it's going to be 9'6" in here. So that's pretty extreme for this area here, but that's what the owner wants. So that's what we're doing. So this is a very expensive option of going here. The less expensive and better way of going, not necessarily better, but what you could do is go 4 feet and put a crawl space in, and you wouldn't have any problems. So we're having to pump, now that we're so low, the services are quite high here. They're only 4 feet down on the ground roughly, and then so now we have to pump the sanitary, and the storm has to get pumped. And because of the restrictions, so we're so close to the property lines on either side and close to the main house, we have to actually put that sanitary pump and the storm sump in the basement, so it gets drained from the inside. Typically drainage is on the outside, and then this way, because we're so tight, we've got to actually drain. All the drain tile is going to be on the inside underneath the slab. So there you go, that's your lesson for the day. Take care.